If you're just joining us for the first time, please do us well by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, commenting, asking your questions. And hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about the differences between Fiji and Nigeria, coming from the perspective of a Nigerian. I have been in Fiji for a while, yes, and so I have been, in one way or the other, just putting it out there, the experiences or some of the things that I've noticed or observed while living in Fiji as a Nigerian. I am totally speaking from my point of view, and all things that I'm going to say in this video are purely my opinion. It could be different for any other person. Yes, but welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. For those who actually watch without being subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. So I'll be talking about the difference between Fiji and Nigeria, and the first thing I'm going to talk about is the population. Fiji is not even up to the population of one state in Nigeria, and that is how few they are. So Fiji is an island country in the Oceania region. It is close to Australia, New Zealand, New Caledonia, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Solomon Islands, PNG, which is, yes, I called Papua New Guinea, and some other countries and territories in the Pacific region, right? South Pacific region. And it is quite far from Nigeria. In fact, story for another day for what actually brought us to this place. But we are here now, and yes, so I just thought that I would, let people know that actually there's a Nigerian, yes. So there's this adage that says there's always a Nigerian in every country, and I'm beginning to believe it, because I thought we'll be the only ones here, and coming here we saw other Nigerians as well. They are not so much, but most of the people who are here are people who either are married to Fijians, like marriage brought them here, or work brought them here, one thing or the other. I remember saying in my last video, no, not the last one, but the one where I talked about working in Fiji, I said that Fiji is not a place that you just come and start looking for work. So maybe something must have brought you here, either a business, a job, or marriage, right? Or schooling. So the first, like I said, the first difference between Nigeria and Fiji is the population. So Nigeria is almost 200 million people, if not 200 million people by now. Fiji is not up to 1 million people. So it's good and bad for us from our perspective, because Nigeria, hustle and bustle. So there's a lot of noise. This noise could be needed sometimes, knowing fully well that our culture is a culture of merriment. So that noise is not so much here. So in situations where maybe you're the kind of person who likes peace, quiet, not a lot of activities going on, Fiji is a place that you might enjoy. But it's a two-way thing for us. So it's a love-hate relationship from my own perspective. Sometimes I like the quiet. Sometimes I'm like, okay, so I miss home. I want that noise around me. So sometimes I actually create that noise for myself and our family. The second difference, maybe I'll also be talking about the similarities as well, but then the differences first. So the second difference is the racial spread of the people here. So it's quite multiracial. So they have the Italke, which are the local Fijians, they have the Indians, they have the Chinese, the Koreans, the Europeans, few Africans, and all of that. So Nigeria is also very, it has a lot of expats, foreigners, a lot of people like that in Nigeria as well. But compared to the population of the country, a very minute percentage of the people who are in Nigeria. So they are there, but they are more predominantly African looking, blacks and and all that. Although all that racial thing doesn't really matter to us in Nigeria. We don't judge people or we don't describe people by their race because we are predominantly blacks. So it's a tribal thing. You describe people by their tribes and their religions. For this place, race, you know, as not important as it is if you were in maybe some of the Western countries, it's still a thing here. So race is an important thing here, and so like, yeah, they tend to want to ask you where you're from, your race is, you know, what's your race, and all of that. So I won't say it's new to me, but yes, it's a thing here. So sometimes, yeah, some of the things that they employ people not to do is to be racially discriminative, right? What are the difference? So the food, as similar as it is, it's also very different. So the Fijian, local Fijian food is mostly seafood, yeah, right? When it comes to Nigeria, we are not so into seafood. So it's a region of Nigeria which is the riverine areas that are really seafood eaters. So, but seafood is like the main thing here, and then maybe cassava, cocoyam. They eat plantains, but the plantain, our own plantain, is rare here. We see it sometimes. Sometimes there's another special plantain we also eat here, and yeah, it also does well. But when it comes to the food could be different. The food is different and the same at the same time. Yeah, so that's one thing. Another difference is the infrastructure. So infrastructurally, Nigeria has more in terms of physical development, real estate, and all of that and all of that. So there's like more, how would I put it? So the infrastructure in Nigeria, especially in the city areas, are more modern than here. But then here, the infrastructure mostly is the natural ambience. So they don't joke with the vegetation around here. Yeah, those things are available too in Nigeria. But then it's like the beauty of, if you want to really beautify a place in Fiji, make sure that it has a lot of natural scenery, trees, water, you know, green. So that's the infrastructural difference in Fiji. I might not really be describing it as I should, but yeah, this video was kind of impromptu, so I'm just like saying things from the top of my head. Maybe I would have just written down some of the things. Culturally, it's different. I know some of the things I've already mentioned here are mostly also components of the culture, but then it's like they are traditional. How would I describe it? Well, maybe someday I'll talk about that in a separate video, right? In terms of their fashion, so it's almost similar because they have their Fijian tropical wears. They also have like the Fijian prints that the prints are made up of the local Fijian art styles, and so these prints are particular to this region and Fiji in particular. I have also been told that the art and the some of the art styles and all that are different in different countries. So, but sometimes when you see the Fijian prints or the Fijian, there's something they call, what's that? I keep forgetting the names, but yes, so they are like the Fijian traditional, sometimes it's made in the form of a mat, it's made in the form of a kind of thick fabric that they wear during their weddings and funerals and all of that. Nigeria is very diverse in terms of culture, and so our traditional wears too are very diverse depending on your tribe, your ethnic group, and maybe the region you religion, there are three main religions here. So there's Christianity, Hinduism, and Islam. And you know, it's a good thing that